Hello Skylords and welcome to the complete Pure Nature Guide. This video is on Behind Enemy Lines, BattleForge's most famous patience game.
You must stop the Twilight Disciples marching down from the northeast.
We start off with 2 mana wings. It attack the tower. And once we have the energy for it, we will instantly spawn a shaman and tell him to heal the right unit.
Conquer and secure the bases in the central north and south. Then you can stop them before they become a threat.
What ails you?
Mana ring is quite expensive. And I tried to keep these decks as cheap as possible, but on this map it's definitely worth it.
A disciple in the north is being infected. A disciple in the south is being infected.
Learning this sequence can be pretty tedious. It's quite normal if you have to restart sometimes. What you have to look out for is this Twilight Horror. He has a paralyzing attack, which means that he follows your mana wings around. And he can pull to your orb. So what you try to do is kill the disciple as quickly as possible. Even if you get some hits from the tower. So retreat fast enough. And then you move to the south and kill the second disciple. It's generally a good idea to put the shaman on hold. And we are nicely here to kill this one.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
After you've done this several times, you don't will have to need to respawn that often. From now on out, we will just spawn mana wings and kill stuff and wait for the disciples to return and do this over and over again until we have enough energy.
A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south.
Try not to aggro the horror. Just ignore the disciple. If you kill him, just another one will spawn. It's of no use. Killing those towers is a permanent gain. What we also have here is our first incoming wave.
A disciple in the north is being infected.
So let's greet them. Can also use some mumbo jumbo. If you're not sure, the mana mix will make it in time to save the orb. As you can see, thinking about the right sequence is your most important job here.
A disciple in the south is being infected.
So next disciple is up north, so we kill more stuff there. After a while we get the flow. And what you also can do is kill the big guys of those patrols. Because if the smaller Twilight Claws survive, they will just run alone. And it will make your time later on much easier.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
We try to get a number of mana wings that can one-hit a disciple. As you can see, we're still missing one. Let's see if the crabman survives. And they do. Always keep an eye on the minimap. Let's pull some ranged units out. Most of these units don't respawn. So it's worth it to clear it.
Has begun to march along the road to the south.
If you feel the need for it, you can always use it here.
A disciple in the north is being infected.
This camp looks pretty prepared. So let's get the duel. You can do that earlier. It is in a safe position.
What ails you? Stand clear.
It's sometimes around here the next incoming wave should come. You recognize them by the pikemen. Let's check for the disciple first. That's why mana from wings are so good on this map, because you can just switch your position very quickly. And that's the last mana wing we needed.
What ails you?
As you can see, the crabmen are walking alone. So let's clear up the northern camp.
The disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
Not before killing the disciple.
A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south. A disciple in the north is being infected.
These respawn, so no need to clear them. Let's see if we kill this one. It works out fine. Time for a small army. That will take over one camp, and the other one will be taken over by the Mana Wings.
I have just the thing.
A disciple in the south is being infected.
It's not gonna get much easier here.
Trust me.
So let's try to stabilize the camp for us. Let's take some Mana Wings with us.
What ails you? Let me through.
A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south.
This wall is very expensive.
disciple in the north is being infected.
Spirit's guide.
Trying to organize this properly.
Enemies lay siege to your base. A disciple has begun to
Grab the
march
well.
along the northern road.
Trust me.
Your forces are under attack.
And what you want to do is place a mark of the keeper. So there is no line of sight. From the orb
A
to the
disciple has
spawner.
begun to march along the road to the south.
Then we can later grab tier 2. Also trying to stabilize this side with one well
Disciple
and
has
one
begun
mark.
to march along the northern road.
Always grab the gold.
I have just
Your forces are under attack.
Put them on hold in general is a good idea. So they don't kill the spawner. This looks dangerous.
A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south.
But the Mambo Jumbo helped. We just have to place the mark of the keeper again. And we are still collecting energy.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
Let's move to tier 2. And then instantly to tier 3. I wonder what happened to my shaman. Tier 2 doesn't change much in this strategy. But once we are tier 3, we will get rid of those mana wings.
A disciple has begun to march along the road
And
to the south.
stabilize with a cheaper option.
A disciple in the north is being infected.
Too bad. But nothing to be concerned about. Let's build tier 3.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
And I put them on hold again, so they don't do anything stupid. Prepare a breeding ground. And here we have the same situation again, but this time it works out.
A monument is under attack.
So, let's kill off those mana wings for my energy.
March along the road to the south.
And we switch to Thornbark.
A disciple in the north is being infected.
Supported by some root nexus. Now it's important to put this one in the right spot, so he doesn't hit the spawner. Let's check. No damage on the spawner yet.
March along the northern road.
And let's put the third one down. You never know. Let's do the same on the other side. Put him in the door. Funny enough, Stormbark doesn't shoot over walls. Just make sure
A disciple has begun to march
the
along the road to
infestation
the south.
is doing alright.
A disciple in the north is being infected.
This looks good.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
If you want, you can use a parasite, but it's not really that important. And now we place him so he also doesn't hit the spawner. And kill off those mana wings too.
Are under attack. A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south.
Thornbark awake.
Perfect. And with all those free energy now, as we so often do, it's time for Swan Drakes.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
Even though the minimap shows still this as objectives, we are moving for the next one.
The disciple has begun
And
to
we'll
march
do
along the road to the south.
these objectives right in the end.
A disciple has begun to march along the northern road.
At this point, the map is pretty much solved. Just depends on your taste, how you want to do it.
Your forces are under attack.
So, this camp we do the easy way. We're just gonna sneak behind. The abomination, let's just ignore it. We move behind the wall.
March along the northern road.
But we are nice, we let him live. We're just here for the objective.
A monument is under attack. A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south. Enemies lay siege to your base.
If you want, you could clear this and grab tier 4. In case anything would go wrong, I even have a giant worm prepared. But it's not part of the overall strategy. We just stay on tier 3 again. Oh,
Your forces
I
are under
added
attack.
the Skycatcher by accident. I will not take this fight.
A disciple has begun to march along the road to the south.
In a more organized way, it would have been possible. But if you're just looking at a different spot. So, let's revisit that Skycatcher. Instead of the parasite, you could also bring roots. Revenge. And we kill the base. So, all that's left is this base to the top right. And once we remove those Mark of the Keeper, the map will be done. Another unexpected visitor, but this time I'll have a go at him. It's almost easier to take this camp from this side. Because that abomination just waiting there to be killed. Let's see if the Sky Creature is already respawned. Seems not. Maybe we can finish this pretty fast. And we can remove the Mark of the Keeper.
A power well is under attack. A monument is under attack.
This guy tries to be funny. Not interested. So, all objectives accomplished. Or not. Oh, it takes too long. Should have done this way earlier. And that's how you win with pure nature.
A power.
See you in the forge, fellow Skylords.